Cliff, tell us a little bit about when you first became aware of the Carolina-Clemson rivalry, and you're a senior, you're from South Carolina. What does the rivalry mean to you personally?
Well, I first started hearing about the rivalry, ever since I got to college. This, it is as big as a rivalry as Duke and North Carolina basketball. No disrespect to anybody else, but it's just as big as that. To me, it feels like the Super Bowl. I've never been, but I can imagine it feels something similar to that.
Do you have any favorite memories or moments from the Carolina-Clemson series?
Yes. Last year when we beat Clemson, prior to that, I haven't beat Clemson. So that was my first time beating Clemson. It was, I think 34-17, I want to say. Okay.
What are some of your favorite memories or moments in general from your 4 years here?
Well, in general, when we beat Clemson last year, 34-17. And also this year, when we won the Eastern Division to beat, when we beat Florida. So, that was something, we haven't done around here ever, to be honest with you. So.
What was that post-game celebration like? In the locker room, on the plane, like coming back here to Williams-Brice and seeing, a few thousand people here at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Well, after the game, it felt like, we hit the lottery. Everybody was, just ecstatic, happy, jumping around, singing, hugging. When we got back to the stadium, it was pandemonium. It was 10, 15,000 fans here just celebrating, happy, smiling. And it was just a beautiful feeling.
What's one of your favorite parts about just a game day in general?
As a captain, it is like the Super Bowl. It's like hitting the lottery. How the fans react. They're so pumped, they're so hyped. They're ready for some Carolina football. And it's a feeling that's hard to explain.
So like when you're a captain, you're already on the field.
Correct.
So are you turning around and looking? Mm-hmm. Like, are you watching the team run onto the field?
As a captain, we're out there on the field, in the middle of the field, doing the coin toss, and then all of a sudden, you can't hear anything because the crowd is just so loud and energetic, that, I don't know. It's unbelievable. I don't know what to do. Sorry.
Do you have any pre-game superstitions or routines or something you have to do every game?
Well, I have to eat before every game. I have to put my G Unit on, a little 50 Cent, a little Jay-Z, just to get ready mentally, for the game.
In what ways do you think you've changed or just grown as a football player and as a person from being a freshman to now being a senior 4 years later?
I can write a book about this. I've changed so much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
I like chicken. All types of chicken. Teriyaki, barbecue, bourbon,
Okay.
A little bit of everything.
Do you have a favorite class or a favorite professor from your time at South Carolina?
Well, so far, Professor Clement, she's been one of my favorite teachers. She's like, if you're struggling, she's always offering help, and if you don't understand something, she'll sort of just she'll do that.
Yeah.
Just spit it out.
What does she teach? What does she teach?
She's my criminal justice teacher.
Okay.
She teach all kind of criminal justice classes.
Do you have a favorite NFL player or an NFL player that you really want to kind of style your game after?
Well, DeMarcus Ware, Clay Matthews, Julius Peppers, those some of the guys that I've, those are some of my favorite players, to be honest with you. I can see myself in their shoes. I can see myself playing like them.
All right, you mentioned 50 Cent and Jay-Z. Are there any other like hot songs right now, or songs you just keep on repeat right now?
Right now, Waka Flocka, he's the hottest rapper on the streets right now. My opinion. Hard in the paint. That gets you going. That gets you ready for war.